Hi folks, well I thought I'd do a quick update on the beet experiment, and I planted some microgreens. Now it's a fail and a success because I did expect some failure with the seeds because they were quite old. A little bit of controversy. Have you seen the new Gillette advert? That's a little bit anti-male. There's quite a lot of controversy on it. I'm not buying Gillette razors, and as you know, most of the time I do sport some kind of facial hair, although my bikini line and underarms need attention. But if you want to be a real man, use your pocket knife. Just saying. No more Gillettes for me. But and on another subject, I got mail call. Now I'd like to thank Rod Halliwell. It arrived this morning, mate, and as I have got my penknife out, I will open it with it, not forgetting to strop before I do my bikini line. If I can get into it, take it up well. Now I know what's in here, but they might be very, very interesting to... Oh, wait a minute. I thought I knew what they were just in here, but I've got some other stuff in here. Thank you very much, Rod. I've got 100 seeds hillbilly tomato. See what that says and what it's about. And turnips. I like turnips. Turnip snowball. So I'll give them a try for sure. But this is the one. Now I forgot what they call it. It's a melon. Rod, I'll go back and I'll put a name up for it because I don't read that. I don't know, it's Cantonese melon. No, it's not. I'll put the name up here. Right. But apparently you can eat the skin and the seeds and everything on it. Now that's another reason I'm glad I've got the greenhouse a bit bigger. And I've seen a couple of videos on this on the internet as well. Rod kindly put a link to one. And so I'm looking forward to trying that. Now I will try some in the greenhouse and some in the garden. Now we can't guarantee what weather we get here. Summer, last summer we're blinded, obviously UK as well. But if they grow outside it'd be handy as well, you know what I mean? So I will have my watermelon for number 2 son, and these melons as well as in the garden and outside to see how they go. I did look and you can save seeds off these as well. So thank you again, Rod. And what I'll do, I'll show you what I've done here and what's going on here now. Nice to be nice. Now some of these seeds are old, but I'm going to try them. Well, old, 3 years old. I think the broccoli. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do these microgreens. Now if you've looked, I've got 8 trays for microgreens. So whatever seeds are good and which aren't, and which are not are not. But I'm going to plant them as microgreens and see what they're good and what is good. And providing they're all good, then I'll keep growing them. If they're not, then I'll throw packs away, throw the seed away. But I've got just garden cress, broccoli, green and red radish, red cabbage, alfalfa. That's wheat. That's an unopened packet. Some of these are unopened as well. There's a radish as well there, and they're lentils. I'm going to grow them all as microgreens, see how they do. The peppers I want to plant, these are the ones I did last year, the sweet chilli peppers. They're quite nice actually, but I need to get them started. They're the Rainbow Aztecs, and these are the ones that my son picked, the paprika, the yellow paprika. So they're the 3 what I'm going to grow. I might do some Thai chili. I've got some Thai chili as well. So I've got 8 there for microgreens, and then I'll put all peppers in another tray, and I'll do these and I'll show you what I've got. So that's that. I've sowed them quite thick. I've patted them down. I'm just filming what they are for my benefit as well when I write them down. That garden cress is dated 2016, so I've used it all anyway, so that'll only be one time for that. And anything else that goes will go okay. That's like wheatgrass. They're the lentils, and that's the alfalfa. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray them down, and I'll cover these completely with plastic for 3 or 4 days, and then uncover them when they're pushing up on plastic. And then because I've put these, if you noticed I haven't filled these right at the top, you don't need that much soil anyway. And then hopefully I'll be able to just cut them off at tray height and use them as we need them, a little bit of each at a time. I'm not sure some will be quicker than others, but I know in general the radish and brassicas are ready in like 7 days. That's them put to bed. I've covered them up with plastic, tucked it in, and I'll leave them. They should, like I say, 3 or 4 days I'll uncover them. Just let them get on with it. I did soak them down. I'm just doing these peppers and chilies now. I've got lots of these seeds. I've put 3 in each. I've put 3 in each of the rainbow Aztecs. Got quite a few seeds of them left. I know Tim mentioned he wanted some of these. Let me see how these germinate. And also down home in the sticks. So let me see how these germinate before I send you any. If they're not fantastic, then I'm going to try again, obviously. And whatever I get, then I'll grow some on and I'll send them you next year. But I'll try to get you some off, providing these come. I would like 2 or 3 of each of these. Now unfortunately I've only got 4 of these seeds left, so these ones. So I'll get what I get, and we will see. But I do have quite a few of the Aztecs, as you can see. But I'll get you. I will post them out if you want them, Dan, and you, Tim, as well. And that's them for my record. Aztecs 9, the red sweet peppers, and the paprika yellows 11. So I know what they are now, 9, 10 and 11, and I've got a work file on the computer what Steve sent me, Digwell Green Fingers, so I'll transfer all the information onto that. I'm not obviously going to bother with that or that. I know what they are, and I'll come back and show you these in a few days. Right then, the beets. As you can see, that some are putting out leaves, some are not. These are starting. It has been a week and I did take them out of freezing, and I did look at this one out of curiosity, and it is putting roots, extra roots on. As you can see, it's re-rooted probably. Some white roots showing there. So that's trying. I might have gone, and because I were outside, I was pulling them out of snow, and I might have gone a bit too full on pulling heads back. I should have probably just snipped them off, so I might have damaged crown slightly on them. That's one thing. But as you can see, this one's gone away. These are starting. There's nothing coming here yet, but I might have done that. Nothing's happening with the peppers yet, but I didn't expect that. They've only been in a week. But this lot here, most of these seeds were no good, and I did them different to what I've always ever done them before. I did put plastic over these, alright, as you've probably seen in the last clip. Yeah, I put plastic over them and they went very mouldy, but there were no, this is alfalfa. Some of that tried to start, but again, 3-year-old seeds. The mixed radish, they were only 2-year-old, and they've gone pretty alright. But I did them different by putting them on top of the soil, covering them with plastic. I didn't put anything to cover the seeds, which I've always have done in the past, and had better success than that. None of these even tried, and they were wet enough, they were damp enough. These, that's dry now, but these they were all soft, you know what I mean? So they ain't gone. The cabbage went, the mixed radish went, that's red cabbage, and some of that other radish, white radish, went, normal radish. But again, they were very old seeds, they were newer packs of seeds. Now if you look how green, how red the stalks are, and how much colour there is in the red stalks, in the red radish, that's because of these lights. And lights are not white, they're pink, right? And they're flora lights. Now I found that with all other stuff that I've grown. Now these look very dry now, but I haven't bothered watering that. Why water it? But I wanted to leave it to show you. But yeah, that's the difference between these lights. If I found like I were growing, when I start say Ruby Street, not Ruby Street, Lola Rosa red lettuce in here, when I've done it with just white lights, which I used to run when I first set up, they all come out green until you put them outside, yeah? But since I've run these lights, even a mixture with one white and one pink, which I did before, they got more red into it. You've got a better spectrum of light here for your plants. Yeah, so that's why I run them. And they fit on, these are just normal fittings, you know what I mean? They're not special fittings for special bulbs, they're just normal standard. But that's my success rate with that, so what I'll do is I'll clear them out and plant some other stuff. I'm not going to buy any more seed. I'm just going to concentrate on what's working this year, as that's what I'm going to do. I might, as I said, fill some space up with these. It's really early yet for me, so the main thing I want to get off is my peppers, because I struggle for them to get them ripe, or they don't ripen up until right at the end of the season here. So I've still got some stuff to do, some stuff to grow. And as I say, I'll put these in. I'll do some mixed salad, which are my own seeds, what I collect, and that's what I'll keep doing until I need to get my tomatoes and my other stuff in, like the cucumbers and whatever else that I want to put outside. And obviously I've got the greenhouse this year, which I never had before, so I want to be starting stuff in there as well. I mean, for instance, the turnips, and they're all cold weather, you know, they don't need that much heat, although they do get a good start in here. So I'll just have to see how we go. But I thought I'd update that and stop rambling, and I will say thanks a lot for watching. Comments, love your comments. All new and old subscribers, please don't forget to drop a comment in. Stick a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Let me know why you've put a thumbs down. If you can, then it might help me in future videos. Don't forget, it's nice to be nice.